2022 is just around the corner. Are you calendar ready? If you're like me and still like to have a hard copy calendar, a calendar that's paper and you can actually write on it and take notes, these printable calendars are the best. I'm Jan Howe from YouMakeItSimple.com. I'm going to show you how easy it is to download and print and give you several different ideas on how to use these different types of calendars. These calendars have simple, clean lines, a minimalist look that I think you'll really like. 4 different types of calendars and an editable PDF weekly planner that's nice to include in your planning system. One of my most favorite and most popular calendars is the Clipboard calendar. It's just a simple basic calendar with clean lines, lots of space to write in. I use one of these calendars for my menu planner, stick it to my fridge or my bulletin board where everyone can see what's on the menu for the week. It's a really simple basic calendar. And I love these magnetic clips where you can just clip those to your fridge. Work really well, and I'll put the link in the description below. My next favorite calendar, and one that I don't know what I'd do without, is the planner calendar. It's simple to print out. You can bind it with a sewing machine. You can put it in just a classic planner, punch holes in it, or you can use a traveler's notebook, and that's what I use. I have bound it with a sewing machine, and I'll show you how to do that at the end of this video. You just simply insert it and you're good to go. I also have a tutorial on how to make the traveler's notebook. It's a simple project that you can make using vinyl. You can check that out, and I'll put the link in the description below. Another fun calendar and useful calendar is the Mini Pocket calendar. It's quite a bit smaller. It's compact. You can bind it with a sewing machine, or you can bind it using hand stitching and add a fabric binding strip. And I have a video tutorial showing you how to do that. You can also use a cozy, unique, upcycled sweater for the binding. Finished calendar measures 6 3/4 inches by 4.5 inches. You can put it in a traveler's notebook, a Midori planner, or a Foxy Dory planner. The last calendar is the Big Binder calendar. It's a full-size calendar. It's 2 sheets that open up to the full month, so you have lots of room to write in. The last page of all my calendars have a year at a glance small miniature calendar that is really helpful and comes in handy. This calendar can be bound with a regular 3-ring binder, a disc binder, or you could bind it just like I did the other calendars. I use this calendar for my business and scheduling everything out. It works really well. It gives me lots of space to write in. So if you need a bigger calendar, this one is a great option. Another great printable is this weekly pocket planner. It's designed to see so you can see the whole week in one glance, and there's hourly time slots that are printed for you to schedule out your day. It has editable text fields that allow you to change the year, the month, and you can put in a place to put in some fun quotes and notes. You can save this and use it as a perpetual calendar for years to come. And I do have a tutorial showing you how to download and print that on my channel as well. Now I'm going to go over just the basics of how to download and print your printables. All of my printables come with a sheet of instructions, but I'm just going to go over the basics, this basic planner calendar, just so you can get the gist of how easy it is to print out these things. Once you place the order, you'll receive an email with a downloadable link. Now, if you don't see it in your inbox, make sure you check your spam folder and your junk folder, because a lot of the times it will end up there. Bring up the PDF on your computer. This particular planner calendar, you'll want to put it on landscape so it's wide. An important thing to mention is that you need to make sure the page scaling is off so that you're not shrinking down the calendar. The first round of printing, you're only going to print out pages 1 through 7. Go ahead and print those out. And without changing the orientation of the paper, simply remove the sheets of paper from the out bin and insert it back into the paper tray. Now on your printer queue, choose to print out only pages 8 through 14. And once those print out, you should have the month of July facing up. Fold the calendar in half, crease it, and then draw a light line down the center. If you want to add a back cover take, do the same thing with a piece of cardstock. Place the calendar on top of the cardstock, line up the edges, and clip it in place. And then we'll take it to the sewing machine and sew down the center. Using a straight stitch, a long straight stitch, length at 4, back stitching at the beginning and the end of the seam. Clip your threads and then give it a good creasing, and you'll most likely need to trim off and even up the edges with a paper cutter, or you can use an X-Acto knife. Then you're ready to insert it in your planner or just use it like it is. You can also just cut down the center, fold it like you would a booklet, and then insert it into your 3-ring binders. You can download and print these calendars as many times as you want. They make great gifts. I have several other printable PDFs that might come in handy. You can find those on my website. I'll put the link in the description below. If you have any questions when you're printing and downloading or if you have any great suggestions on how to use these calendars, please comment in the comments below. I'll put links on where you can get these calendars. As always, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Click on the bell so you can be notified when I put new things up. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.